Hi everyone, today I've got a full body Vinyasa flow class for you, and in this one towards the end, when we're getting a little bit stronger, we're going to be going into some flows where we're pairing our breath with our movement. So inhale, move, exhale, move, and that's where we get into our flow, and it's a wonderful practice. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, keep practicing, Namaste. So we'll start today in Shavasana, so just lie down on your back, relax, allow the arms and feet to fall open, maybe relax one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And we just start to take time to check in. Feel the inhale and the exhale. Start to relax the body. Your shoulders can drop down and melt into the ground. No effort here. And we're just going to have about 1 minute here. So keep the lips sealed and breathe in and out through the nose. If you have any intentions for today's class as to why you're here, why you practice, then set your intentions now. From here we start to wiggle fingers and toes. Wake the body back up. Maybe then moving to ankles and wrists. Maybe moving into the shoulders and the hips, moving them in and out. Just start to move. And on the next exhale, just let those movements go. And blink open the eyes. If you had them closed, no worries if you had them open. And now from here we can start to bend those knees and walk those heels in. And then hug those knees into the chest. Hug them in. Maybe have a gentle rock from side to side. We're still just waking the body back up. We're about to come into a bit of a core warm up now. Then start to rock back and forth. So just rock back and forth. And I'm on a squeaky floorboard today. And that's fine. And then rock up, all the way up. You can set your toes down if you want to. Extend your arms out in front of you. But if you want to lift those toes up, you can. Either point the feet or flex them. But we want to bring some attention to the feet, keep them active. We're going to hold in this boat position for about 3 breaths. If it ever gets too much for the hips, just drop those toes down. That's fine. but we're still active, pulling the chest towards the thighs. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Now when you're ready, you can bring those fingertips together. We're going to do 10 Russian twists. So inhale, exhale right, inhale through center, exhale left, inhale, 3, inhale, 4, inhale, 5, 6, keep breathing, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We meet back in boat. Big inhale and exhale, cross those legs, roll over the knees and scooch those hips and scooch back maybe on your mat for a tabletop position. So palms underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. And then from here, inhale, arch the spine, look forward. And exhale, push the ground away, round the spine. Inhale. To cow. And exhale, round the spine. To cat. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Push the ground away. Inhale to neutral. And then we're going to come into a bird dog. I've been really enjoying this one recently. So we'll inhale and extend the right arm and the left leg. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend now. And exhale, release the palm and the knee down. Let's come on to the other side. Inhale, left arm and right leg extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale now. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. And exhale, release the hand and knee down. Breathe in, and as we exhale, bring your knees a bit wider apart, hips down, relax into a child's pose. You can relax your head down on the mat. Maybe relax your arms down by your sides. If you want to give your shoulders a break, they're already getting a little bit tired. It's fine if they are. Two more breaths to slow the breath back down if it went up. Come back to the inhale and the exhale. Come back to the feeling of each movement. And keep those lips sealed. Now inhale, roll through the spine to a tabletop. Set it up. And we're just going to take some twists either side. So inhale, left arm reaches, and exhale, thread it through underneath the right till the left arm hovers above the ground. Inhale. Reach and exhale, thread the arm through till the shoulder hovers. Last one, inhale. And exhale, thread the arm through. Inhale up. And exhale, release the arm down. Let's go on to the other side now. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, thread the arm through. Inhale up. Exhale, thread that arm through. Inhale. Extend. And exhale through. Coming to the last one now. Inhale. Exhale, thread the arm through till that right shoulder hovers above the ground. Now inhale, extend. And exhale, release that arm down. And from here again, as we exhale, we can sit our hips back, knees wide apart for a child's pose. From here we can just walk our hands back until we're in a kneeling position. We're just going to take a quick wrist warm up here. So we'll interlace our hands and interlace our fingers. And then inhale, we'll hang out here. And as we exhale, we can just start to pull, have a gentle pull on those wrists. Just here for about 2 breaths. Nothing too aggressive. Just gently opening the wrists. Now we can start to release that pull, and we start to make an infinity symbol, or an 8 on its side, with the wrists. It's like this wave motion almost, but we're using the full range of motion on the wrists. And we're moving nice and slow and controlling it. You can see so often quick, short movements, but we're early on in class, so we definitely don't want to be moving through such a short range of motion, such a high speed. We want to be warming up the whole range of motion, controlling it to keep our wrists safe. And now we can release and shake out the hands. And we'll just place the hands down and tuck the toes under. So a tabletop with the toes tucked. And as we inhale, sit back. Exhale, we'll just shift forward. So we feel a strong sensation in the wrists. Inhale back. And exhale forwards. Inhale back. And exhale forwards. Inhale back. Then back to tabletop. And we bring our palms down with the thumbs pointing out. Inhale, we'll hang out here. And exhale again, we can just sit our hips back. And maybe walk one palm down, then the other. Just to gently open up the forearms. For more on the wrists, you can check out my wrist video. Which will help to build some more strength in the wrists rather than just giving them a quick stretch. Now from here, we can shift forward, sit back, stay on those toes to stretch the feet and shake out those hands. And then we can bring our hands down, untuck the toes, hips back, inhale. Now as we exhale, we can start to shift forward in between the hands, set the chest down, feet wide apart, palms down, then inhale, press into the forearms, lift up, squeeze those bum cheeks for a Sphinx pose. So staying on the forearms, we want to have our shoulders underneath our elbows. So I might need to move my shoulder back a bit, especially if you have any shoulder pain, then you want to set this up right. So open the back body, just gently. We're going to be here for about 3 breaths, easing into this back bend. There's no need to look up here. If you want to be a little bit more active, then pull your chin back rather than looking up to deepen the back bend. It may just add to your neck pain if you keep looking up. Last breath in. And exhale, release that chest down, shake out those hips from side to side. And now as we exhale, we can push those hips back for a child's pose. Inhale, roll forward. And exhale, hips up and back for a downward facing dog. So pushing between your index finger and your thumb. In the inner part of the hand, allow the heels to lift and the knees to bend. And open and lengthen through the spine and push the chest towards the thigh. Then if you want to, you can have a go at pedaling one heel down and then the other. Walk your dog. Then come to a more static downward facing dog. Bring both heels down if you want to, or leave them lifted. But we want to open the shoulder here. Now inhale, bend those knees and lift the heels up. And as we exhale, we can walk our feet in between our hands. Inhale, open the chest up, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold forward and down. 3 breaths here, take your time. Now inhale, roll up through the spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands through center. And then just have a gentle sway. Now we can inhale, arms reach. And exhale, hands through center. From the hips, open the chest until you can't move anymore. And then we fold forward and down if it feels okay for the neck. Inhale, open the chest, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right leg back, set the knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms reach and exhale, release and relax, or relax those shoulders down. We're not releasing the pose quite yet. And we'll stay for an inhale. And exhale, hands down, tuck the right toes under, step back strong to a plank. Push the ground away, flex those glutes, engage the core. And set those knees down if you need to, but you're still active. Now from here we can set the knees down. If you had them lifted, sit those hips back. Inhale. Exhale. Move in between the hands. Then inhale, feet wide apart, glutes engaged. Elbows close to the ribs as we lift up for a cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale. Shake out the hips and exhale, push back, child's pose. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees and lift the heels. Exhale, walk those feet in between the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, release down, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up. Arms reach, and exhale, hands through center. Let's go to the other side. Inhale. Arms reach and exhale, hands come through center. Open the chest as we fold till halfway, long through the spine. Then if it feels okay, we can relax everything down. Inhale. Brings the left foot back, arms reach. Exhale, relax those shoulders down. Inhale, we hang out here. And exhale, hands down, tuck the left toes under, step back for a plank. Inhale. And exhale, knees down, hips back for a child's pose. Inhale, we hang out here. Exhale, shift forward, feet wide apart. Inhale, lift up, glutes engaged for a cobra. Exhale, hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees and lift the heels. And exhale, walk those feet in between the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up all the way to the top. Arms reach and exhale, hands through center. Now we're going to come into a flow now. We're a little bit more of a flow. We're going to pair the movement more in sync with the breath. So one movement per inhale, one movement per exhale, and we'll keep flowing like that. And then we'll repeat it, and we'll do it with a little bit more intermediate option if you like. So inhale, arms reach, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back, low lunge, arms reach. Exhale, hands down, step back for a plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend the arms half to 90 degrees. Chaturanga, feet wide apart. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, and exhale, feet in between the hands. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Inhale, hang out here. Exhale, shift forward to a forward fold. Left leg lifts up. Inhale, roll up through the spine, arms reach. And exhale, fold forward, straight into the other side. Inhale, right leg back, arms reach, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, tuck the right toes, plank. Inhale, shift forward, knees down or knees lifted. Exhale, lower to 90 degrees. Then inhale, feet wide apart, glutes nice and strong. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, core lifts you up and back for a down dog. Then inhale, left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee down, left leg forward. Inhale brings you to low lunge on the left. And exhale, shift forward, take off, and then relax the right foot down for a forward fold. Inhale. Arms reach all the way up, and exhale. Hands through center. So shake it out gently side to side. Try and keep your lips sealed when we're doing this. That's how we get our cardio aspect into our yoga practice, by controlling the breath, keeping it nice and slow and in and out through the nose. So we come to some more stillness. Roll those shoulders back and down. Feel grounded into your heels. Feel the toes on the ground. And we'll come into a similar flow. It's exactly the same, but if you want to keep that knee lifted in your lunge, in your low lunge, for a crescent lunge, you can. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, just follow along. So we'll inhale, arms reach, and exhale, shift forward from the hip and fold forward and down. Inhale, right leg back, knee may stay lifted as the arms reach for a crescent lunge, and exhale, hands down, step back for a plank. Inhale, shift forward, knees down or knees lifted. Exhale, bend the arms to 90. Inhale, glutes engage, lift up for an up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog, and exhale, step the foot forward. Inhale to a crescent lunge on the right, and exhale, shift forward, glide forward till the left foot becomes light for a forward fold. Now inhale, arms reach, try not to bash the wood, the cupboard, and exhale, fold forward and down from the hip. Now inhale, left leg back, arms reach, and as we exhale, hands down, step back for a plank. Inhale, shift forward again, knees down or knees lifted. Exhale, bend the arms to 90 degrees. Inhale, open the chest, glutes engaged. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, the three-legged dog, and exhale, left leg left foot in between the hands. Inhale, arms reach for a crescent, and exhale again, shift forward, glide forward to a forward fold. Inhale, roll up through the spine, arms reach, and exhale, hands come through center. And we can release the hands and have a gentle sway side to side. And now we can inhale, arms reach. And exhale, hands come through center. Open the chest as we fold forward. And then if you want to, you can round the spine and release the arms down. Inhale, lift up halfway, open the chest to the floor. And now exhale, fingertips down, we'll heel toe the feet out and sit back for a malasana or a yogi squat. It's fine if your heels are lifted, that's okay. But the more time we're here, the more comfortable we'll get. Maybe a gentle move around here from side to side. And this is a very natural resting position for humans to be in, for us to be in. And I've got a little squat corner in my kitchen. I'm doing that because I wrote squat corner on the chalkboard. And so when I'm waiting for a cup of tea or waiting for a coffee, or my coffee's brewing, I can sit down or squat down and rest in my squat position for a minute or two in between doing my coffee or doing my tea. And it's always nice, just maybe if you're on your phone and you're texting, or you can put your laptop somewhere a bit lower on like a coffee table and type there. Maybe just 5 minutes or so before returning to your work desk, and it can really make a difference to your lower back, to opening your hips. Folding the body is such a natural thing for us to do, and this is the natural resting position for us to be in, or at least one of the main ones that we have. But I think that's enough squat talk today. So we can set our hips down, use your hands or don't use your hands, however gracefully you choose. And then we can bring our feet together. So the soles of the feet together. And inhale, open the chest and sit tall. And as we exhale, we can start to fold forward and down. And if you want to, you can round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest, to then round the upper body as well as the lower body. And if you're not feeling much in your hips in this one, then I recommend like walking your hands forward and rather shifting your weight over your feet. Rather than just curling up into a ball, you're shifting your weight over, because that is what will help open your hips up. I like to have a gentle grip on the toes, but nothing too aggressive. We're now slowing back down. Done the work. We've escaped the danger that we're simulating by pushing the body, by stressing the body out and pushing ourselves and getting stronger. We've escaped the lion or the tiger, and now the danger's gone. We can slow the breath back down if it went up, and we can tell the body that it's safe. Relax. Just simply be here and breathe. It's the same for me, it's the same for everyone who's here, who's showing up and who's practicing. Just show up and breathe. Now from here we can place our fingertips down and walk yourself up nice and slow. Take your time. There's really no need to rush. You've got the time. You've got the time for yourself. Now place the palms outside the knees and bring those knees in. Now cross the legs and roll over your feet. And we're going to come and sit back for a child's pose. Inhale. And now as we exhale, one of my favourite transitions, we're just going to rest the chest down, feet wide apart. So then when we inhale, gently with the while squeezing the bum cheeks, lift our upper body up. For a sphinx. We're just countering that forward fold, getting into a bit more of a back bend. But maybe there's less need to be as active, so you can just relax here really, let gravity do the work, just open the chest up to the front of the room, or moving in that direction. I'm not bothered if you're down here, or if you're further up, just keep those glutes engaged. If anyone wants a little bit more, you can extend into those arms for a seal pose. Now last breath in. And exhale, release down. Shake out those hips from side to side. We're just going to take a quick shoulder stretch here. So extend your left arm out to the side. My left hand seems to have disappeared off the camera, but it's still there. And then we can start to shift over to the left. Extend the right leg up. So bend the right leg, shift over to the left. Shift over. And then you can, with your right fingertips down on the ground, set your right toes down behind the right leg. It's okay if they're in front, if that's where you are. If you can, bring them behind the left leg, behind the left leg. And set the right toes down behind the left leg. You can keep the right fingertips down on the ground for some support. Should feel a nice stretch in the front of your left shoulder. And exhale, release down. Extend the right leg and relax down. Control it. Now right arm extends underneath the cupboard. And then we can push into the left hand, bend into the left leg, and then lift up and place this left leg, this left toe, or left toes, behind the right leg. If you can't get here and it's in front, that's absolutely fine. If this is where you feel the stretch, depth is not the goal, this is absolutely fine. But if you can, set those toes behind, and then just lean back. You can use the left fingertips for some support. You might also feel a nice stretch on the inside of the left hip here, and on the right hip on the other side that we just did. A nice shoulder stretch here. It can be quite intense, so no need to force it, no need to push it too much. Again, we're slowing back down. Last breath in. And exhale, control it down. We're not going to flop. We're going to control it gently, gently. Then shake out the hips from side to side, having gathered up whatever remains under that cupboard with my hand. All good fun. Get some cleaning done while I'm doing my practice. And then exhale, sit back into a child's pose. And 3 breaths here. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, open mouth, released. Breathe in. Exhale, open mouth. Breathe in. And then sigh it out. Then seal the lips. Back to the breath, controlled in and out through the nose. Well, more so let it come natural now. Just let the breath come naturally, but we are keeping it in and out through the nose. We're not going to open the mouth and breathe through the mouth. Through the mouth. A few more breaths here. The nose filters and cleans the air when it comes in, reducing our risk of disease, keeping us stronger and healthier. The mouth doesn't clean the air and it can dry out your throat, get the bacteria into your body, and the nose can really help to stop that. So it can filter and clean the air as we take it in. So from here we can push ourselves back for a kneeling position. And then we can scooch down over to one side, set those hips down, cross your legs for a seated position. We're going to come into a pranayama or breath work now. Let's place the palms over the knees or rest them in your lap. We're going to use your right hand. So we're going to go into Nadi Shodhana, so alternating nostril breathing, really nice to balance the energy of the body. They're both the left side and the right side, and balance the different energies that you have. So we can bring our fingertips together, like I like to make a Spock hand. Live long and prosper. And then you can bring your middle finger and index finger onto your third eye, or your in between your eyebrows. And then you can exhale all the air, then close the right nostril, inhale through the left, close the left and exhale through the right, inhale through the right, close the right and exhale through the left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Continue in your own time. Let the exhale through the left, your next one, be your last. Release the right hand and come back to your breath in and out through your nose. So again, it's good for balancing the left and the right side of the body. Balancing the right side electric, dynamic energy, and the left grounding, magnetic energy. And if nothing else, it's a good exercise to bring your attention to the breath, to refocus on your breath, which draws you in to the present, that allows you to be and be more you, which is a wonderful thing. We'll just have 1 minute here, breathing in and out through the nose, in a seated meditation. After this minute, feel free to stay here. I encourage you to stay for 5, 10, 15 minutes. Maybe lie down and relax in Shavasana, which is the pose that we started class with. just completely relax. But you can relax your shoulders down and sit nice and tall for about 5 more breaths. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Take some time to be grateful for practicing today, for showing up. I'm grateful for you joining me, for practicing with me. So thank you very much. Keep practicing. Namaste.